Hey guys, Shannon Alexander.
And Otis Alexander.
Welcome to Barbie and Ken Lending. Yay! He hates it when I say that. I'm Barbie. He should be Ken, right?
No.
No?
No.
Well, there can't be Barbie and Ken without Ken.
You're right, so it'd just be Barbie.
But then it's not Barbie and Artist Lending.
So we came up with Team Alexander.
Okay, welcome to Team Alexander, aka Barbie and Ken Lending. So today we just wanted to talk a little bit about credit score and how you can best utilize your credit score and what makes up a credit score. So artists, tell me about credit scores.
All right, so basically your credit score is, you want to think about it in just common terms, is basically your report card on how I as a creditor can lend you money and also make money off of me lending you money. So some of the things that go into it are your credit history, basically how you pay your stuff on time, how much debt that you actually have. So basically some of the things that I look at as a creditor are so on installment loans. One of the things that I look at is your payment history, if you can pay it on time, and how much that I've actually lended you. The thing about credit, your installment loans is I can only make a certain amount of money off of those installment loans based off of interest. Interest is how I make my money. So if you make 2 payments, if you make the 200 payments that are in your contract, I can only make a set amount of money. So when it comes to revolving credit though, that is where you get the most bang for your buck, the most good and negative connotations on your credit. Because on that, I can make money off of that because you charge it up and you pay it down. You charge it up and you pay it down. So it's constantly that I can actually, the potential for me to make money is more on that as a creditor than say on an installment loan, because installment loans only for a certain term. The revolving credit though, such as your credit cards and things like that, those are things that you can have indefinitely, and I can make money, basically make money off you indefinitely.
Awesome, yeah. So like Artist was saying, there's several things that make up a credit score, and the biggest portion of your credit score is going to be revolving debt and payment history. And like he was talking about, revolving debts are going to be your credit cards, gas cards, basically anything that you can charge up, pay down, charge up, pay down. That makes up about, I would say, 45% of your overall credit score. So it's very important, number one, for you to have credit cards and have revolving debt, because if you don't, basically you're missing that portion of the pie, and you're most likely going to have a lower credit score if you don't have that piece of the puzzle to go along with it, so that you can show that payment history and show how well you utilize that credit. One of the things that I always tell people is to make sure that your balances compared to what your limits are within a certain percentage, because that makes up a big portion of that amount owed, or that just overall payment history on the revolving debt. So the key that we always say is 30%. So if the limit on your account is $1,000, 30% of that would be $300. So you would never want to really have charged more than about $300 on any particular account that has a $1,000 limit. The reason why we say that is because anytime you start approaching, say, 50%, 60% on that particular account, your score is actually going to start going down instead of going up, because what it's showing is discipline. Okay, so I give you $1,000, you only spend $100. That shows discipline, that you're not just going to take that account and go blow all the money and max out the card, and then possibly not pay it back. So it shows discipline, that you have money, but you're disciplined enough not to necessarily spend it. The other side of that is also the payment history with it. If the payment is only $15 and it's due on the 5th of the month, if you pay it on time every month, even though it's only $15, that's showing good faith that you know how to pay your bills on time, and you know how to appropriately spend with the debts that you have. So that payment history is very, very important. And again, if you ever have any questions, always feel free to give us a call. We'd be happy to take a look at your credit report and just give you some wisdom, some tips on how to build that score up, especially if you're looking to purchase shortly down the road. We want to make sure that you're in the position to do that. So always just reach out to us and give us a call at the office. Okay, thanks so much, guys. Hope you're having an awesome day.
Bye.